What's up, Star Wars fans? Today, I want to talk about Ezra and Sabine romance in the Ahsoka series. That's right, we recently found out that Ahsoka Esfandi is going to be playing Ezra Bridger in the Ahsoka series, and one of the most difficult things that Dave Filoni has to make work in this series is the relationship between Ahsoka Esfandi's Ezra Bridger and Natasha Liu Bordizzo's Sabine Wren. Despite the fact that Dave Filoni has said there is no romance between Ezra and Sabine, many fans would love to see Ezra Bridger and Sabine Wren in a romantic relationship. But even if they don't come to be in a romantic relationship in the Ahsoka series, there has to be solid chemistry between Natasha Liu Bordizzo and Ahsoka Esfandi. And as someone mentioned in the comments of a recent video I made, this might be exactly why Dave Filoni cast Ahsoka Esfandi, because he does have good on-screen chemistry with Natasha Liu Bordizzo. And after watching a couple interviews with Amon, I gotta say he seems like a very genuine and down-to-earth individual, not unlike Natasha Liu Bordizzo and Rosario Dawson. So after getting to know this actor a little better, certainly I think he's going to be a great fit with his two counterparts, Sabine and Ahsoka, Rosario and Natasha. I mean, after all, Rosario Dawson is an actress that has a lot more experience than Iman, and being a kind and genuine person, she is no doubt going to be mentoring Iman into this foray into Star Wars. And I think that relationship that they're most likely going to have in real life is going to transfer very easily on screen, where it only makes sense that Ahsoka is going to mentor Ezra as a young Force user. But that relationship between Ezra Bridger and Sabine Wren, that is going to be much harder to nail down, and certainly isn't going to transition from real life to on screen like that Ahsoka-Ezra relationship. And so one of the best things I think Dave Filoni can do with Ezra and Sabine's relationship is actually create some romance between Ezra and Sabine. I mean, they've been apart for a long time, and maybe now they've come to realize that they do have romantic feelings for each other. And the reason I think this is a good idea for Dave Filoni is it develops the relationship between Ezra and Sabine, meaning that Natasha and Amon don't have to have that same relationship that Sabine and Ezra had in Star Wars Rebels. Their relationship has evolved and changed, so if Dave Filoni, Natasha, and Amon can't quite nail down that relationship, then it's absolutely fine because the relationship has developed, it's changed. In that instance, they're not trying to replicate or recreate the relationship from Star Wars Rebels. Or if you're like one of many of us that think Sabine was falling in love with Ezra at the end of Star Wars Rebels, you would just see this development as the relationship as the next progression in that romance. But hey, Star Wars fans, will we see Ezra and Sabine romance in the Ahsoka series? Let me know in the comments below. As always, I'm Mike, and remember, the Force will be with you always.